Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 9th of January 1983, and the title is Renounce Wasteful Thoughts and Have Powerful Thoughts. Today, Bap Dada has especially come to celebrate a meeting with all the long-lost and now-found children. The double foreign children are always waiting in anticipation to celebrate a meeting. So today, Bap Dada has come to have a heart-to-heart conversation with the double foreign children about their specialties. Each place has its own specialty. In some places, there are many in number, whereas in other places, although the number is small, there are invaluable jewels there. Even though only a few special jewels are selected, they are playing their part very well. Seeing the zeal and enthusiasm and the service that such children do, Bap Dada is very pleased, especially in revealing the Father in all four corners of the world. You are achieving very good success in putting those plans into a practical form. You are making effort very well in enabling souls of all religions to meet the Father. The love for service is very good because you have experienced being souls who were wandering and have now found your destination. You have mercy for others. All of you who have come from far away only have the one concern of having to go and also of taking many others with you. Although you are far away, this determined thought has given you souls the experience of being close. This is why you are constantly moving along while considering yourselves to be souls who have a right to Bap Dada's inheritance. Never allow yourself to fluctuate on the basis of waste thoughts. You are the worthy ones of every cycle. Acha, today Baba is to meet the different groups. The group from America has received the first chance to meet Baba. Therefore, all of you from America will all together show the number one wonder by doing service together. Will you not? Now Bap Dada will see who brings the greatest number one VIP. Where is the number one VIP to come from? From America. In fact, you children of the Father are the VIPs. No one is greater than you. However, this is a chance to give a message to the VIPs of this world. You have to make this effort in order to create their fortune. Because they consider themselves to be the great ones of this old world, they don't feel that they are being given regard when they come to small programs. This is why it is a chance to invite important people to bring programs. In fact, Bap Dada only meets and has a heart-to-heart conversation with you children. He also only especially comes for you children. However, no complaints should come from such people that they didn't receive an invitation worthy of them. Therefore, you have created these programs in order to finish their complaints. Bap Dada loves the children, and the children love Bap Dada. Acha, are all of you double foreigners content in body and mind? None of you have any thoughts, do you? Do you have any problems of the body or mind? The body may not be well, but the mind should not be disturbed. by any illness of the body. Constantly continue to dance in happiness, and the body will become fine. Make the body function with happiness in the mind, and both will receive exercise. Happiness is the blessing, and exercise is the medicine. When you take both the blessing and medicine, everything becomes easy. Someone said that he was unable to sleep at night. Sit in yoga before going to sleep, and you will fall asleep. At the time of sitting in yoga, sing praise of Bap Dada's virtues, and with this happiness, you will forget your pain. When you simply make effort to consider yourself to be a soul without having that happiness, then because of having to labor, you feel pain. Stay in happiness, and you will even forget your pain. If any of you has a question about any situation, or if you very quickly become confused about something trivial, then immediately clarify that trivial matter and continue to move forward. Don't develop the practice of thinking too much. Whenever you have any thoughts, finish them there and then. When you have too many thoughts, one after another, it affects both your stage and your mind. This is why double foreign children should pay double attention to the aspect of thoughts, because by living alone, you have developed that natural practice of thinking. Because you already have that practice, you think a great deal about trivial matters here too. Your time is wasted thinking, and your happiness disappears. And then that also affects your body. Then, because of this, you have further thoughts. Therefore, in order to keep both the mind and body constantly happy and well, you should think less. If you must think about the jewels of knowledge. In comparison to having powerful thoughts, you have wasteful thoughts. My role is not that visible. I cannot have yoga. I cannot become bodiless. These are waste thoughts. Instead, have powerful thoughts. Remembrance is my original religion. The religion of the children is to remember the Father. Why would I not be able to do this? I will definitely do this. If I don't become a yogi soul, who else will? I am an easy yogi soul of every cycle. Therefore, instead of having waste thoughts, have powerful thoughts like these. Don't have the waste thought that your body cannot function. Instead of this, have the powerful thought that the Father has made you belong to Him in this last birth. It is a wonder and greatness of the body of this last birth that you claim your inheritance for birth after birth through your old body. Don't have thoughts of hopelessness. Create thoughts and happiness. Wow, the wonder of my old body is such that it has become instrumental in enabling me to meet the Father. Use the body while singing its praise. When you make a horse run with a lot of love with your hands, it runs very well. If you whip the horse again and again, it causes more trouble. Your body belongs to you. Therefore, don't tell it that it is a useless old body again and again. By saying this, it is as though you are whipping it. Continue to sing its praise with a lot of happiness and continue to move forward. Then your old body won't disturb you. It will cooperate with you very well. Someone said, when we leave here, we make a promise. But in spite of that, Maya comes. Why are you afraid of Maya? Maya comes to teach you a lesson. Don't be afraid, but just learn the lesson. Sometimes she teaches the lesson of tolerance, and sometimes the lesson of maintaining a constant and steady, stable stage. Sometimes she comes to help you make the lesson of becoming an embodiment of peace firm. Don't look at Maya in that form and thereby be afraid, but realize that Maya has come to cooperate with you to help you make the lesson taught by the Father very firm. Consider Maya to be cooperating with you, not to be your enemy. When she is cooperating to help you make a lesson firm, your attention will be drawn to that. Then there won't be as much fear and you won't be defeated. Make the lesson firm and you will become as unshakable as Angad. Therefore, don't be afraid of Maya. Parents say to little children to make them afraid. A monster will come. All of you have also made Maya a monster. In fact, Maya herself is afraid to come to you. However, you yourselves become weak and invite Maya. Otherwise, she wouldn't come. She's waiting for you to bid her farewell. She's also waiting to find out what her final date is. So will you now bid farewell to Maya, or will you become afraid? Double foreigners have the specialty of flying very fast, but when they become afraid, they even become afraid of a small fly. One day they will be flying in great happiness, and the next day their face will have changed. Now, change this nature. What is the lesson for this? The basic of all these excuses is a lack of the power to tolerate. From the beginning, you haven't had the sanskars of tolerance, and this is why you very quickly become afraid. You can change the place, or you can change the people through whom you become disturbed, but you do not change yourself. You now have to change this sanskar. I have to change myself. You don't have to change the place or others, but yourself. Keep this in your awareness a lot more. Now change your sanskars from those of double foreigners to the sanskars of those of the original land. Become an incarnation of tolerance. You refer to this as adjusting yourself. You mustn't step away or renounce anyone. The situation of a swan and stork is different. There may be conflict with them, but it is your duty to continue to try your good wishes for them. There are examples of those who were completely anti, but through good wishes, they are now going even further ahead than those who became instruments. Therefore, try using your good wishes with full force. If you are still unable to do this, then take directions at every step, because sometimes by stepping away, disservice is done. Then, when there is something lacking in the Brahmin souls who come, many other souls are also sometimes deprived of claiming their fortune. Therefore, first of all, try this by yourself, and then, if you think that it is a big problem, have it verified by instrument souls. If they think that it is good for you to separate, and you do that, then that is no longer your responsibility. You are simply following directions, and you can therefore remain carefree. Sometimes you leave everything out of force. However, when you leave something due to your own mistake, the other soul continues to pull you, and your intellect will constantly be pulled there. This too becomes a big obstacle. You may have become separated physically, but because of having karmic accounts of the mind, you will continue to be pulled. Therefore, verify everything with the instrument souls. This is the philosophy of karma. By breaking away forcefully, your mind will be pulled there again and again. Recognize the philosophy of karma by becoming an embodiment of knowledge, and then have it verified. Therefore, finish all karmic bondages by becoming filled with knowledge. There is jealousy between Brahman souls when they are all equal. Then, because of this, there is a conflict of sanskars. However, in this, especially think about who it was who made your equals the instruments. Don't look at them and think that so and so has come to perform this duty, or that so and so has become a teacher, or a number one serviceable soul. Instead, think about who made that soul an instrument. Even if they have been given that duty by a special instrument soul, then think about who made the instrument soul an instrument. When the Father is placed in between, Maya and jealousy will run away. However, it is said there will either be the Father, Bap, or sin, Bap. When you remove the Father from between, there is sin committed. Jealousy is also a sinful action, is it not? If, for instance, the Father has made someone an instrument, then whatever task the Father carries out is filled with benefit. If you don't like something in that, it would also be wrong, because all are effort makers. Even if it is wrong, then with your good wishes, you should pass it on to those above you, not out of jealousy. With your good wishes and elevated responsibility, give this matter to those above you with the awareness that the Father's service is your service. After giving it to them, become carefree yourself. Then don't think that you have told them about that situation, and then wonder what was done after that. Nothing was done. Whether something is done or not would not be the responsibility of the seniors. You told them about it with your good wishes, and your duty is to empty yourself. If you see that the seniors have not paid attention to it, then you may write to them a second time. However, write with the feelings of service. If those who are instruments tell you to leave that matter alone, then don't waste your thoughts and time. Don't become jealous. Whose task is it, and who made them instruments? Just remember that. With which specialty has that one been made a special soul? Imbibe that specialty yourself, and that will then become a race and not a competition. You must never become upset. If anyone has said anything, then ask that person with what intention he said that. If you don't clarify it, then ask the instruments what your mistake was in that situation. If you have had it verified from the top and it was not your mistake, then just become carefree. Everyone should understand one thing. All karmic accounts have to be settled here through Brahmin souls. In order to save you from the land of Dharamraj, Brahmins become instruments somewhere or the other. Therefore, Don't become afraid about what is happening in the Brahmin family. The karmic accounts of Brahmin souls are going to be settled through Brahmin souls, and they are now being settled. Therefore, remain happy. Your karmic accounts are soon to be finished. Therefore, there will be nothing but constant progress. Now make a promise that you won't become confused about small matters, that you won't become a problem, but that you will solve problems. Do you understand? Blessing. May you be a world benefactor who gives everyone God's message on the basis of spiritual fragrance. Imbibe all the powers of spirituality in yourself, and that fragrance of spirituality will easily attract all souls towards itself. You change your tamopradhan nature to a satopradhan one with the power of your mind. Similarly, with the power of spirituality, you will be able to give the Father's introduction and the main message to the many souls of the world who aren't able to come in front of you. When you make this subtle machinery work fast, many desperate souls will receive just a drop, and you will be called the world benefactor souls. Slogan: when pure and elevated thoughts keep emerging from you, then wasteful thoughts will automatically become merged. Om Shanti.